Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of the MSU live stream podcast. I hope everyone is well and enjoyed their weekend. Hello to Dale.
Evening, brother.
How are we?
Very good. Cold. Very cold today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was extremely cold today.
At the chuck the towel.
Yeah.
Chuck the towel in at 12 o'clock today.
Yeah, it was freezing, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate. Ridiculous.
No good.
Everyone praying for snow, isn't they? But I'd rather not.
I hate it. Then it goes all slushy and horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can't stand it. Everyone say hello so we know we got in tonight so we can have a bit of a banter as well.
I've got some good questions. I'll see if a few people come in the chat. I've got a few questions I want to ask tonight, like what they think and stuff, because I was going mad. Like when I watched the Supercross, I was even asking Molly. I was like, what would you do if this happened on track and all this? What are you doing?
Just pointing to the ants here. So.
Oh, I thought you was doing the old thing there.
On. I couldn't get it to work because it's all back to front, so I was going over that way and that way. The hats have turned up. Woo woo! I hadn't even looked who won. I think a few people got last week.
Has Tony got his hat? Has he been round?
They only come today. Oh. Scotty, look straight on. Nice hat, mate.
Old what was it? So Craig and Roxon, yeah, a lot of people. No, a lot of people didn't go Craig, did they? They went Nichols.
Yeah, no, they did.
That's you out.
Daffin, why don't we give you a shout out instead of you trying to shout out Tom T all the time? Get involved, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Right. We've got a few people on now, so we'll make a start.
Let's get Tom T on.
Right, 250 Heat 1.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was good.
Because I didn't expect. I don't know. I didn't think Jet.
I think was Lawrence holding back. Do you think? Yeah. 100%. Do you think he was just riding smart?
Yeah, it's annoying because he's still fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
At doing it, but you could see he was kind of not coasting, but like holding a little bit. But then Oldenburg got onto him a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Made it a good little race.
Yeah, so, fair play to Oldenburg, especially after last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't really be up for riding this week. I think if I had all them malfunctions with the bike and stuff, I'll be a bit like, let's make sure the bike's running properly before I start getting out there and hitting all the jumps. No, it's a good. Shimoda looked fast, didn't he?
Yeah, he wanted that win, didn't he? When he went for it, landed on the tough block.
Yeah.
He went for it. To be honest, he looked quite hungry this week, I think. He looked a bit different, a bit of a different rider. Like he was diving up the insides.
Yeah, he had that little bit of extra speed and aggression, I think. Or it might have just been that little bit more of aggression. And, he bounced off the hay bad. I thought he was going to go in the Lawrence, but it was a good bit of racing.
Yeah, Tyler said, don't know how he was on the start gate after them 2 crashes he had last week. Unbelievable.
I see that he did say like he was just kind of it was a bruised shoulder. So he said he kind of every day he said it feels better and better. So, but you've got to, if you're just only bruised, you've got to try and them lot they can numb it. They have the injections and stuff, don't they? But yeah, you wouldn't really expect the crashes he had.
They're quite biggies, weren't they?
Yeah, but no, it shows he's quite mentally strong to kind of forget it and then go out there the next day. That he pulled a near enough whole shot. Did he whole shot the heat?
Yeah,
he
especially
did, didn't he?
as like a young lad as well, still to be that mature.
Yeah.
We got a few favourites of yours tonight, Dal.
Go on.
Dal, you got your dealer boots on with that slick back hair.
No, mate.
And yes, Dal, Slick Rick.
Well, the thing is can't get your hair cut now, but I'm training every day. It's more aerodynamic when I go out for a run and that. I'm fast.
The wind blows back, doesn't it? Blows it back. That's how fast you're running.
I've got the comb in the back pocket.
So, Lawrence won that, Oldenburg, then Shimoda. Good to see Morans and Haaland up in the top 6 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they do well in them heats. I was watching quite a bit of that Haaland. He's rapid.
Yeah, they all are.
when you actually, I know they're all quick, but when you watch like I watch a few laps of just at Harlan, even I watched the free practice, and the speeds they got is
It's crazy, isn't it?
yeah, it's just them little couple of seconds. Obviously, it separates them from the top three, but yeah, it must be a good buzz for them. Good heat straight into the main. No mucking about in the last chance
it. Yeah, good gate
qualifiers.
pick. You get quite a good gate pick, really, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I think if you're fourth, then whoever finishes fourth in heat two, I think goes on their time then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Their best time then gets the pick.
Good point, Tony T. We've missed this. Mosman out, broken hand.
Yeah.
Early
He
doors,
had. I think he had a few breaks in the hand as well, not just one. I know in the wrist. I think there's a couple of. I don't know where he.
Such a shame, isn't it? 'Cause we were saying last week how good he'd just come and.
Yeah, I didn't see the crash, but
someone landed on him, didn't they?
I was looking for him because he was my rider. I thought, where is he? And then when they called it on the commentary, I thought, oh fucking hell, that's me out of that straight away.
I say I've rush watched quite a lot of it this week, so.
Yeah, but it's another one. It's another one who's out of obviously the battle, isn't it? You've taken another one out now, so yeah, it's near enough down to that. Like,
it's a 2-horse race now, really, isn't it?
Yeah, when you look at the points, it is a little bit. Unless something happens drastically, but
what's the race win again?
20. They get 25 points, don't they?
Second,
20 points. Or was it 20? Or was it 20 points? 20 points and 18. I don't know if it works like the world. The world's like 25 points, 22, and then down.
Does anyone? What is the points? Someone text me in the points.
Tony T, no. Or Tom T. Or old man Tony T. Any of the T's. Yeah, it was about it in Heat 1, wasn't it?
Yeah. 250 Heat 2. Yamaha's out the gate, 1 and 2.
Yeah. What did you think of Craig?
Yeah, I think in the heat when I think Colt passed Craig and left him, I think it was quite a psychological blow to him, to be honest.
Well, he whole shotted it though, didn't he? I thought it would be a good time now to kind of put it down.
He keeps saying that Colt Nichols can't ride the first half of the race, and then Nichols passed him and then pulled out like a 4 or 5 second gap, didn't he, in the end?
Yeah, he really but they said if Nichols did get past Craig, to tuck him behind him and see where he's a little bit quicker. But yeah, he kind of just dropped him, didn't he, straight away? Yeah,
made him look a bit silly.
Yeah, I'll see the interview after. Nichols said he wanted to make a statement in the heat to kind of say like, look, I'm here, I've got past you. But you said it's kind of it's a bit of a mental game now as well between them two.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was. I've got here Colt past Craig, massive psychological advantage.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'll be looking at him and everything. Look, I know I said like in the last one they're teammates now, but I think that needs to go out the window.
Yeah, I'll do as well. I'll give it a bit of rough and tumble now.
Yeah. Get a bit
25 points for a win, 22 for second.
Yeah.
And then I think it's 20 and then 1 from there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Cheers, Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler boy. Yeah, Colt just checked out really and left him, and
yeah,
that was the end of that heat really.
Yeah, you had a couple of the other boys that got in.
Yeah, the privateer lads.
Yeah, so it's good for them. Straight into the main.
Yeah, I say it is good for all them, but it's just a bit a keg up the top now, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about like where would Nichols go from the 250s, and they were saying, well, if he does win this, will he get a 450 ride? But then a lot of people were saying he hasn't really beat everyone like you normally do in the 250s.
Yeah, but we keep saying it week in, week out. You've got to be there to win, haven't you?
Yeah.
There was quite a strong lineup to start.
It's like he's beat like 2 riders in the season, but like you said, you've got to finish the championship first to win it.
Everyone had the same opportunity at the beginning of the season to ride the East or West, or I think fair play to him. He's just turned up 1-3 on the bounce. Can't take that away from him, no matter what happens. Well, he ain't 1-3 on the bounce, sorry. 1-2 and then third. Yeah, so I think fair play to him. Anyone who takes that away from him just... Dick, really.
Yeah, it's like they're saying you got to have a stat field for you. Yeah, wait. But
When Anderson won it, everyone was saying, "Oh yeah, but he was out.
yeah,
Again, bullshit.
what good's that?
Yeah,
But he
they're
can.
out.
They say all that, and you watch, you'll probably go and win the shootout when they all meet
Yeah, I'm
up.
excited for that one.
Yeah, but yeah, that was it really, mate. In the Heat too.
Did you find out what one we might be able to do live on here?
No, because at the moment it is changing in that a bit. Ches is the one to know.
Yeah, one of them's in the afternoon, I think, a bit earlier, and we're going to try and do a live one, so we'll watch it
Everyone
sort of
can
together and have a chat as well.
It'd be funny, I reckon. But yeah, I'll tell you what. I did find out
Go.
what the red light was.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
What is the red light?
I have to give the credit to the Gypsy podcast because
Did they?
I was listening to it today and they was all like couldn't believe that they found out. So I was like, what was it? You'd never guess what it was. What did you say it was?
I thought it was because tell him his clutch was getting too hot.
It was telling him to breathe.
I need that.
I swear to God, and I thought they were just having a joke.
Yeah.
And then, because all the other lads was going, fuck, no chance. And then they was like, no, I swear to God, it was to telling him to breathe. Because then they was going, because they say he's like 40 years old, didn't they, in there. And they was going, only 40-year-old man getting told to breathe. And then, did you see his the sticker he had on his bar pad as well?
Yeah, what was it again? No,
excuses.
No, yeah, go get it, wouldn't it?
Stuck on his...
Bit of old masking tape.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather have an old Twix taped on there than old no excuses. So yeah, I was
breathe. I need that at work, don't I?
So what? It must flash when he needed to, unless he just holds his breath and it flashes to say you need to breathe, like you.
Yeah, well, my Apple Watch tells me to breathe all the time.
When you're at work.
Just holding my breath.
So yeah, all that like electronics and that just to tell him to breathe.
Just put a headphone in, breathe in, breathe out.
Breathe, you're gonna die, you idiot.
Breathe out. Where was we anyway?
The end of the Heat 2 of
the
250s, mate.
So 450 Heat 1, Roxon, he was fast out the gate. Straight to the front. Tomac looked good. Thought Osborne looked good as well, but he just can't seem to have that last push, can he? He's usually strong at the end of the races, isn't he?
Yeah, they keep saying, Osborne this, Osborne that. But everyone knows if you can't get out the gate at that level, you're fucked. He does look fast and comes through, but you can't come through 9 riders and then expect to reel in Roxon who gates every single time or thereabouts. No chance, and you can see that because it's reflecting on where he is in the championship.
It was quite tight that first right-hander, wasn't it? Roxon seemed to be squeezing at the inside. Everyone seemed to drift out, and he just nipped at the inside every time.
Yeah, it's quite clever because you see him all drive out, and then you see Roxon break early, and you think, oh mate, why is he? But then, like you said, all the others kind of shoot on, didn't they? And then they just kind of Jet was doing it as well. They tuck tight, and then obviously get going. But I heard before the Heat 1 as well that they said that Sexton should be back for this Saturday.
Yeah, Orlando.
So it'd be good to see where he's at. I can't see him being fully fit, but
it'd be good to see him back on the bike anyway. I've seen him, he's posting on social media and stuff.
Roxon with a whole shot in the Heat, he's dangerous, isn't he? Yeah. Stuart give Brayton a little hint to the fishing net.
I don't think he meant to, did he?
Nah. I think he kind of landed.
Yeah, I think it was. He just went a bit sideways, didn't he? And gave him a little. Yeah. It's just unfortunate. His bike went over the berm, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
he had another good crash, didn't he? The old Stuart.
Oh mate. Yeah, I see. I tagged you in it earlier.
So good on the GoPro. He goes.
Yeah.
And then the front end just flips up.
It was that mad. I even messaged him on Insta because.
Did you?
Yeah, because when I was watching it, he kind of coming in here and got a bit cross-rutted and didn't have the drive.
Yeah.
And he was so high because where he didn't get, normally they go kind of low and long, didn't they? but where he didn't kind of jump properly, he just like catapulted out in the air.
Bounced back up in the air.
And I was like, oh my God, wishing he just like come down and cased the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And I see on his story, he said when he went off it, he said he just he closed his eyes.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I just imagine going off it thinking, shit.
Yeah.
But,
One minute you're looking at the jump, next minute you're looking out of the sky.
Yeah, it's crazy because you can see it there. Like he just got a little bit cross-rutted and could have ended up in absolute tears. But they was having a lot of trouble, weren't they, with the whoops?
Yeah, well,
whoops.
I didn't like
stink.
that because they couldn't stop, could they? They put that corner.
That's why it was good.
Tight. Yeah, I don't know.
Because they was jumping, they was skimming, and if they skimmed, they went too long. And then you could see like the skills kind of come into it a little bit. I see Jet was kind of like coming in and Will tapping into it and then doubling through. It made it quite good because they was all crashing and stuff.
Yeah,
and Chet, me and Ches was watching the qualifying, and he said they're all going to start having a mare in these whoops, and they did. They started all tipping off, and I think Muskin had a crash in there.
Yeah, and
a few people did.
George Clark just asked, when's Max back? I think it's next week, isn't it? I think he's back next week.
Yeah, he's right. He's back on the bike, isn't he?
Yeah,
riding,
oh yeah, Reese just said I think he might be back next week as well.
Yeah,
he
be
might
good.
Back in Orlando. He did post something about it. Facebook user, boys, hello wherever you are. Try to register next time.
Tomac looked good in the heat, didn't he? Put a charge on.
Tomac looked good.
Yeah, he looked. He was charging at the end, and I thought, this looks good. Obviously, in like the main to come, he kind of looked like when he's got feeling the groove.
Yeah, I think if it was the main, he would have put it on Roxon a bit more, wouldn't he? But just sat back and took the second there. I think
Osborne had a third.
Yeah.
Stuart fourth.
Yeah.
My old mate Vince.
Well, we got to talk about Vince later.
Yeah. There's been some serious messages flying about from me over to the States since that.
Vince is getting it, is he?
Yeah, Gar ruined it for me as well because for some reason Gar has now become an absolute bat and stays up at silly o'clock now to watch it live and then finds it funny to just pick a rider out like him and just message Vince the twat or something like that, and then you think, so you're like watching the race thinking, what's going to happen?
What the fuck has he done?
Yeah, he's out all night watching it. But yeah, that was heat one, and then
heat two. Muscan hungry to get to the front, wasn't he, off the start?
Yeah,
looked like he wanted to get out there. Then he hit the tough block as well, didn't he, and went down.
Crashed in the whoops.
Yeah,
tried to do. Yeah, he always looks to jump for him.
Little hopper, isn't he? He looks like
he ain't got
grasshopper.
Yeah, just fucking out the way, and it's skim him, isn't it? But I see Cooper was he's a jumper, isn't he, for the whoops, and he skimmed them, and it looked a lot quicker. In qualifying, he was skimming them as well.
Yeah, he looked good coming through. I've got that. Webb looked good coming through the pack.
Bogle whole shot it though.
I know, and then fucking crashed.
Shit his pants.
Didn't he? Yeah. One of them. Been out here for a while.
Yeah.
And
Plessinger went down.
Yep. It's good to see Anderson up there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he must have taken the finger up and he's back to himself a little bit.
Sort of got on with it a bit, didn't he? Then
Barsha looked quick, didn't he, in the heat?
Well, he looked quick again all night.
Mate, when he's feeling it, did you see him over that finish line jump? Sometimes he scares me because he throws the front end so low.
So he loves it low, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'll notice that again.
And he's like looking down in the air, and he has it sideways and off. It's a couple of times. I'm not even riding. I'm like, watching him.
I thought he could have. I don't know. I thought he was going to put it on Roxon again. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
In the main.
But yeah, Barsha, Webb was kind of still was there, wasn't he? Kind of didn't do nothing.
No, he just there or thereabouts.
Did you know that Cooper Webb's running the air shocks?
Yeah, well, I didn't till this race.
Yeah, I didn't really, because I thought they didn't really get on with them.
Because remember, Dungey got fined, didn't he? Because he said he weren't running it.
Yeah, he wanted to go back to like the year before, didn't he? And they said, you can, but we're going to fine you. for being a don't. For like obviously, it's like slagging the bike off a little bit, isn't it?
Well, if you don't like it,
But no, I don't know anyone who liked it. Even like
I had it and I didn't like it.
yeah, over here, we were like my dad had it on his, and you had the silly pump, and you every meeting you pumping it, yeah. But
maybe we try and get someone with a suspension background on and have a little chat about it. See what
they think.
What they say,
prefer. But yeah, I've never known someone to say air shocks all the way. Everyone ends up going back the other way.
To spring, yeah. I think you sort of know what you get with a spring, don't you?
You just need a very heavy one.
Heavy one for me, yeah. Fuck's sake.
Twin shock. Yeah, it was Marshall, Webb, Anderson, Fernandez, and AC. He was a bit quiet in the heat.
Tyler's just read, I've got it on mine. Can't wait to get the cone valves put back in.
What, twin shock?
Yeah, I didn't like mine on my KTM.
No, I don't know anyone. Yeah, it's heat 2, brother.
I didn't watch the last chances, so was there
You
anything?
joking me?
No, I didn't, mate. I've rushed it a bit this weekend.
Well, the last chance in the 250s was pretty good.
Go on,
Lane Shaw got it wrong. You know where the pits, where the mechanic bit was, and they was coming round. He had to straighten up, jump off the bank, go round the pit box.
Oh, I did see something.
Then he come back on the track.
I see someone post that saying this is the something line, the executive
the
line,
race
and he was
line.
burning round the outside of it.
Because I was like, because he was up there, and I was like, oh no, and then you see him just squat the seat, just go.
Just hold it on round.
Go on, boy, and then join back on. But yeah, other than that, there weren't too many. There was that. Is it Camberesi?
Yeah, he's Camberesi. He's an Italian bloke. He works all year to go and do the Supercross.
Yeah, he goes home to save up.
Saves up, yeah.
And then he comes back just to do the Supercross. And last week he just missed it, but he made it. He looked pretty quick because he was giving it to him because he went back to fourth, then third, and then he smashed a couple of them out of the way and caused a bit of havoc and just. But he made the mains.
Yeah, good.
So when I heard him talk about the story of him going home, I thought I'm going to watch him. But
yeah, he goes home, works for like 9 months of the year to go to America for 3 months.
And saves up. I thought, it's pretty cool.
That's class.
Yeah, other than that, there weren't really too much more. It's just the usual bar banging.
Was Chisholm in the 450 one? He went down in the...
Brayton was.
Oh yeah, Brayton, because obviously him and Stewart.
Brayton was in there. Chisholm was in there. The Suzuki boys, 7 Deuce was in there.
Was Hartraff in it again then?
No, Hartraff. No, yeah, he was. Sorry, he was in there, but he didn't make the main. He didn't make he didn't get in the top 4. Clarkson, mate, got in it. But it was good because Hartraff was right behind his teammate on the last lap, but he couldn't get close enough to make the pass. So, yeah, he didn't even make the main the weekend. Brayton won it. That Clarkson was second. Then Chisholm. He's quite quick, that Chisholm, when you watch him.
Yeah, very quick.
He always kind of qualifies. But yeah, that was basically it, mate, in the last chance.
Okay, then we'll move on to the mains. So, obviously, good start by Colt Nichols.
He flew out the gate, didn't he?
Yeah. I thought, here we go, he's going to check out. Then all of a sudden, halfway through, bit cross-rutted. How much would you shit yourself when you're standing on top of that tabletop, though? I can't believe no one hit him or the bike. That's how good they are.
Well, he kind of... I thought Jet was going to get a good start, but he had a pony start, and it looked like Nichols shut him off. But Nichols drove out, and I thought, mate, what a start that is. And then when he come out, I thought, he's going to clear off. And he come round, and he just went, like, sideways, didn't he? I thought, oh, my God, here we go. And then you see him, like, flat in the middle of the track.
On the M27, just going, hey.
All these bikes and that start coming through, and he's, like, waving and picked his bike up. That could have been a
season changer again there, though, couldn't it?
And I thought, now, here we go. This is going to be good now, because he's going to have to come through the pack. And Craig obviously went straight in the second. I thought, will Craig just put his head down and go for it?
Yeah.
And to be able to watch Nichols come through, which, to be fair, he's pretty strong, I thought, come in.
Made it look so easy, didn't he? He was just made the others look a bit shit.
Yeah, when they...
It's so easy to pass, wouldn't they? Like,
yeah, I think a couple of times you see
how good them other lads actually are. Like if you went and
Yeah.
raced them on a track.
Oh yeah, they're like another league, but a little bit. I think sometimes when they're like the red plate holder, they like kind of not
Give way
move
a bit
over, but they're like,
easier,
oh
yeah.
shit, that's Nichols. We should kind of move out of the way instead of
wouldn't
thinking
sticking it on
actually,
him.
yeah, he's behind me. I'm going to try and like race him for this position. But yeah, he was good. He's moving about, wasn't he? And he was flying through the pack.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I wish the field was a little bit deeper because it was a bit easy to get back to, not third, but up top 5 was pretty easy for it. There weren't much of a challenge all the way there, was there?
No, until he got, because Jet was quite far back, wasn't he? And then Jet made a couple of moves and got kind of up to like the top 5, and then that's when it kind of slows down a little
Them
bit.
two had a good battle though, didn't they? When he got to him, I thought it was fucking pretty sweet.
Yeah, he got like a good racecraft, didn't he? Jet kind of knows what to
when
do.
He
He's
stopped and giving the old.
He's looking over and double checking and backing up and stuff. And yeah, it's good.
Scott
It's
said
good to watch.
It was good to watch when Colt come up to Jet.
I think Jet could have held him off if he didn't. He went on the outside of these lap riders, and I think, if he didn't, I don't think Nichols would have got him.
No, I think he could have held him off.
Yes, the lappers again.
But again, I don't know if Jet was 100% giving it his all. He might have rode quite a sensible race, I think.
Yeah.
I've got Jet Lawrence, very sensible ride.
Yeah, I think he could have. Like I said, if he didn't get caught out of the back mark, I don't think, because he was gapping there every time they come to them whoops. Nichols was blitzing them and ended up going wide.
Yeah, but he was losing
Jet
too
was
much
going
time
tight,
there, wasn't he?
And
Yeah.
every lap he was having to use the whole lap to catch him back up, and then he'd do the same again. So it was kind of, you would have thought he would have picked up on it, being how good they are. Normally they don't do it for too long, do they?
Carmichael kept mentioning it, didn't he?
Before they change their line. But yeah, he was the fastest on the track, wasn't he, Nichols, by far?
Well, to be honest, it's done us a favour by keeping the championship alive a little bit, isn't it? Obviously letting Craig, not letting him, but he still rode well.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
it's still not easy to win one of these events. You know, we all say, "Oh yeah, he just won it," but it's still not easy to do.
Shimoda had some work to do though, didn't he, to get?
Yeah, I think he's had a
first.
good, and because he said he didn't deserve the last podium, didn't he? He felt like he was given it by when Lawrence and Craig come together.
Yeah.
He actually said, "Yeah, I think I deserve that one," which he does. He has been. Well, he's been knocking on the door, hasn't he? He's had what, third, fourth, third, fourth.
Yeah,
third.
he worked for that, even from like through the heats and that. He should have won the heat, and
It did chuckle me because he went, "Oh, he got all the heat, didn't he?" That actually laughed me out loud. I was thinking he wanted that win. He think just to give him, I think might give him a bit more confidence.
Because I see Jet was laughing about it as well. He calls him sushi, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he said he come around the corner. He said he was like, "Oh, sushi lay on the inside of him."
They're quite good pals, I think, aren't they? Them two.
Yeah, and then but yeah, he got in the second. Then Oldenburg, Jet Oldenburg and Nichols was a good kind of ding dong because Jet kind of got Oldenburg, but then he held Nichols up a little bit. Them two had a bit of a
they did.
battle.
And Jet nipped back through again, didn't he? Done them both.
yeah, it was good. It's a shame,
good.
like you said, if he's not 100%. I think if he was 100%, Jet, he's now got the skill set. He's got the racing kind of head as well.
I think it'd be good for him that there's not a Tuesday race this week. Actually, it gives him another week recovery to get mobilisation. Work with Dr. G on it, and then come back on Saturday. I haven't got anything else for the 250 there, have you?
Nah, not really, mate.
Has anyone else got anything they want to say? It's been pretty quiet on the comments tonight. Even abuse would be fine. Yeah, Kaylee's right. How about Jet trying to back break him? Give him the old stoppy starty.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because they lock out and they wait and wait and wait because Nichols wanted to kind of come inside, but they're so good at it. They know what they're trying to do. Yeah, it is good. I didn't know hitting the brake late and end up just flying over the bank or something.
Reese has said, I think Honda would have told him to calm it down for the points race this week. To be honest, I don't think he's in the points race at the moment, is he? He's 41 back at the moment.
Yeah, he's quite away. I think they would just look to see him.
Lucky to get Sushi at the moment.
Yeah.
What's he behind Sushi? 17 points behind Joe.
It's close.
That'd be awesome for Shimoda, wouldn't it? A podium finish.
Yeah, he'd love that.
But all the hype was on Lawrence, wasn't it? Everything was on Lawrence, and he's like silently just kept chugging away, getting the constant
consistency,
first,
mate. It's consistency.
Yeah,
I mean, you ain't got to go and win every. I know it helps, but if you can be in the top 3 or 4 every weekend, like
Lawrence just wants to win, though, doesn't it? I like that about him.
He's good. That's what they all say, don't they? He's good to be there.
Like you say, it gets a bit. Oh yeah, he's my teammate. I'll hold his hand. Fucking wallop him.
Yeah, because I see. I heard a good thing. Did you read about what Roxon said to him last weekend? Because you forget Roxon's his teammate, isn't he? And there was an interview with Roxon, and they said, do you have any encouraging words to say to Jet? And he said, I told him to man the fuck up when he come back to the thing and said, look, you've done this before. You're good enough to get up and pull yourself through the main and stuff. And he said everyone was kind of cradling him, like, are you all right? And he said he needed firing up. And so he said, and he did, because he obviously went out and won the last chance, didn't he? But yeah, it's quite good.
Pot kettle black from Roxon, though. He had a few last season. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You fucking man up.
But I think for him, where he's been there and done it at that age, and he's good. He's good to have him. But yeah, Jet might look at him and go, "Fuck off, fucking you only end up squinting if you don't. You're only saying that because he's winning."
Yeah, George Clark, no teammates in racing.
Oh, bit of fighting talk from the old George up the Grove.
Yeah, I've got nothing more to say on that, unless if everyone else has.
No, it's just close in the points now, isn't it? Six behind Nichols. So yeah, it's a big. If Craig could win Saturday.
Yeah, if he can win Saturday and Nichols second, that'd take it down to 3.
Yeah, that's close. Then
how good would that be? Take it to 3. Craig wins the one in because they got 2 in Salt Lake, haven't they?
Yeah.
Craig wins the next 2, which leaves it for the East-West Showdown and for the championship. That'd be good.
Yeah. You just have to wipe someone out, wouldn't you? They've got to be a bit above. Yeah. You at the kennel.
Yeah, there's not talking.
No, it should be good. That's why it is good when it goes to the last race, isn't it? If
someone's written, Dal, why are you wearing headphones over headphones?
Because these ones are plugged into my other one.
So they're what?
These plug into my other one. You know, you get the adapter thing.
Oh, right. I still don't get it, actually. Ken's... we'll move on to that in a minute. 450 main. Bam Bam, AC, Roxon out the front off the start. Bam Bam sort of nudged into AC, didn't he? And Roxon snuck up the inside.
Yeah, it was... when the old gate drops in the 450s, they know there's some serious power in it going to the same corner.
I would love to hear that noise because it's serious thump, isn't it, with all them tuned up bikes.
Yeah, it was a bit. I think Barsha tried, didn't he? But Roxon kind of sometimes just kind of is like a step ahead of him, isn't he?
Yeah, he sort of knew it was coming and just stayed out the way.
Knows where to be, and I think if you can get
out of the way of Barsha.
Yeah, if you can get through that first rhythm section, then you're laughing, aren't you?
Yeah. It was good to see that all the top lads were up the front, really, weren't they, off the gate? They weren't...
Yeah,
that was there, Webb was there,
yeah,
Roxon,
it's where...
Bam Bam.
Where you want them to be, really.
Yeah, it was good to see them all at the front there.
I thought you couldn't have picked, for the top 5. I thought, right, this is going to be a good bit of racing.
And Barsha went in a bit hard on Roxon. Carmichael was like, what? What the fuck? He's so,
That
I
is
can't believe he did that.
That was naughty, wasn't it?
I think, yeah, it was a bit naughty, that was. He just...
I know he said he's cleared it up. He's cleared it up with Roxon, but like Carmichael said, he could have damaged his bike, his casing,
his leg.
But I don't know what he was trying. I just thought, mate, what are you? I thought, here we go. Fucking, he's back to his usual self, trying to just T-bone Roxon out of the way. But I think he said he kind of predicted what he was going to do, and he was coming in.
He was way too far behind, and not even got. The corner was there, and he was going the other way.
Yeah.
So I think that was a little bit naughty. I think.
But Roxon looked back, didn't he? He kind of said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, you fucking twat.
And I thought it was going to rattle him a little bit, but he kind of just got his head down.
Yeah, he sort of got his head straight back on it, didn't he? And checked out and got a.
What's what he said?
He said you got to expect it with Barsha, but he did say on Instagram he didn't mean to smash into Kenny.
Yeah. I
think that was him just being a bit like
trying to get himself out of the shit.
Yeah, I think he knew he did wrong on that. You know, you do expect it with Bam Bam, but when people are whacking you and it's not even like after the apex of the corner, that's when I think it gets naughty.
Yeah.
Because you're automatically turning in, and if you're starting to, you're not even turning the corner, so it's fucking like banger racing more than anything.
Yeah, because if Roxon just missed him, where he's not turning, he'd be going off the bank.
Yeah,
because the way he's facing it, it's not like he's coming in and
I would love to see that.
Do you know what I mean?
Just missing
move or break and watch him just come flying.
And as he jumps, just give it the old middle finger up behind him.
Yeah, just give him a gutted.
Yeah,
but it is. I don't know where they need to put in the rules and that, where they think, mate, that's not so much dirty, but it's dangerous, because if it did, imagine it did break his foot or his leg or snapped his, I'd be fuming.
But he did get his comeuppance with Super Fins.
Fuck me.
Good to see Freezy let us down. Vince involved again. We should call this the Freezy podcast, I think.
Mate.
He gets the most talk every week.
That's it now. That was my last
You just couldn't write it, him being involved again, could you? With
No, because he got in the way a little bit in, I think, one of the heats as well.
And he got in the way of Roxon a little bit when he was coming through as well.
Yeah, and he's like looking over and stuff. And I'm even watching it now, and I'm just swearing at him on the track now when I'm watching him, and I'm missing other bits because I'm like, here he is, and then for that to happen, I wrote to the Supercross.
To get him banned?
No, you know the Instagram. If you go on Instagram, you got Supercross Live.
Yeah.
I sent them a message. I said to Gab, I had to do something because I was pacing up and down in the house, and I just thought, why? Imagine having someone like that at our meetings. Yeah. So every single meeting, that same bloke.
Yeah, we have Matt Fremantle.
Yeah, well, he just crashes himself out, didn't he? Just red flags our races.
At least he don't take anyone with him.
But yeah, imagine it just being the same rider, and that was just fucking stupid. So, but
I did chuckle a little bit. I just thought, fuck it now, you can't write that, can you?
Number 40. But I said to the Supercross, I said, what else has Vince Freezy got to do to
before
get penalised? Yeah, to get penalised, or kind of even have like a race ban, or something needs to happen.
Well, imagine Barsha was trapped under his bike, way Tomac hit it. You know what I mean? If he went down and was luckily he wasn't under his bike, because you know Tomac was mid-air, and you can't do nothing, can you? So
did you see him ride off as well and go like, what are you doing? I thought, fuck. I was like, oh man, I can't even. I was so angry.
Yeah.
I was spitting feathers. Because it's just
he must get to a point think, Jesus Christ, I've caused another crash.
If I sat back, I would think, I need to fucking get out of this sport. Like, I'm surprised he ain't got
take up banger racing. He'd be good at that.
Yeah, he needs something, but like he's getting laps, and I know they're going, they was all jumping to that line. But when you're getting lapped, if that's the race line, get out the fucking way, innit?
Yeah.
Get out the way, and then you ain't gonna cause a pile up and ruin the race. He didn't even come off. That's what, he didn't even come off.
He just trotted off, then he rolled over the next to you.
Poodled off, throwing his hands in the air like, for fuck. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I think now, if something happens, if he gets to ride Saturday and he's not getting penalised, if there's a way for me to fly out, I will fly out there and see that fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a bit off topic there, but well, not off topic, but Freezy got the. I say he's getting some screen time now, isn't he?
Yeah, just a bit
for the sponsors. Maybe we should get him to sponsor this. He gets the most talk.
Yeah, they probably end up crashing the podcast or something.
Just seeing what I've wrote down here. Web closed up on Roxon. I thought, here we go again. His mechanic Carlos, do you see, he was putting the board out well early.
Naughty, wasn't it?
I like
I
that.
do like it. It's but did you see as well, while we're on the web topic, did you see what they was doing on the line, what Webb done?
What, did he do his little chat again?
No, he took the pit board off of his mechanic and red plate mine or something and put it and showed it to Roxon, who was next to him.
Did he? I
yeah,
didn't see that.
Class. I'll tag you in it. I'll see it on Instagram. I showed my man was around. I showed him it, and he was like, "Cool, mate. That's some mind games, isn't it?"
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he writ it himself and just kind of put it in front of Roxon and then give it back, and then they was doing the tricks again in the race, which I think it'd either go one or the other. Like either fire Roxon up, or you think, right, I know it's Webb behind me, and he's going to be coming.
Tony C said one more lap, and he reckons the race was Webb's.
I don't know. I
still think Roxon's got a mental block about him on his head somewhere.
Yeah, it's hard because he seems to just push them last couple of laps. Webb just pushes, but then I think Roxon manages it well, didn't he? He got past the lappers and he's holding it like, what's that, 3 on the bounce?
Yeah, right. He took a clean sweep, didn't he?
3, Pete.
Right. You keep waffling on. I'm going to see who got it right last week.
I think there's about 4
a few of us.
So we have to order some more hats.
Did I get it right last week?
Wait, did we give your hat away in a minute?
Oh, I'm going to give mine away and take a new one every time. Right, where's last week? I'm just looking for me notes.
Can't you go on the chat?
Yeah, no, but I've got mine. I'll write mine and yours down.
Yeah, well, I know I didn't win.
No, you had Mosman, didn't you?
Yeah, bastards.
Who got it right last week? Let me know.
Old Muskin.
Yes, I had it. Craig and Roxon.
Did you?
Yeah.
You might have to sacrifice your hat though.
Craig and Roxon.
I think Tony T. Did Tony T?
I can't do everything. It's all back to front. I can't do it.
See old Muskin all happy in that. Take the third. I thought.
I can't stand him.
Moaning. We said, didn't we, that on that motorsport, he was moaning about he couldn't scrub, didn't he?
Oh, Jesus. I've got Michael Whitewick on here, and he's an old mechanic for Dixon.
Yeah.
He said, we used the air sprung shock in 2005 with Crockard. It was an Olin's development, used it for the first few GPs. It wasn't developed or tested enough.
So that's why they didn't carry on using it till... Well, it's only KTM that use it now, I think. It's got to be... Husky.
Might have to get Mike on. He knows his stuff. He's a well-known mechanic.
Yeah.
Right, I'm still just trying to find out. Has anyone else got anything they want to say? Oh, here we go. We're kicking off now. Definitely Tony T won. Probably again. Another free hat. Can't see Roxon losing the red plate now. It's a long way to go.
Long way to go, Scotty.
I think what they got still like 6.
Ain't over till it's over, as your old man would tell you, Scott.
Reece said he got it as well. You ain't having a hat. You had 50 quid off me last week. Can't have that as well. I'll be skinned.
Yeah.
Fucking robbing me. Fucking bastards.
AC didn't look all that, did he?
Who?
AC.
No, I don't know what's that of him at the moment. I know he didn't ride a lot, did he? But before the new year.
Stuart looked good, I thought.
Yeah, he got 4th, didn't he?
No, I wanted him to get Muskin. I was praying. I thought, come on, mate. Don't
Yeah.
let that little French idiot on there, because then he'd be all happy again and proud. He got it gifted. I know, obviously, it's racing, but he was nowhere near that, really. It was between... Do you think Tomac would have made the pass on Barsha, or do you reckon Barsha would have held him off? I don't think he likes to pass him. I think he's scared to pass him.
I think a few people were scared to get past old Barsha, aren't
Because
they?
last week he didn't make the move, did he? Or put it on him.
No.
The thing is, if you pass Barsha, you've got to get moving from that next corner, because you know if he's close to you, he's going to be coming in on you. So it's one of those, like, get past him and get out of the way.
Right, so Ree said it right. Little bastard. Tomac and Craig, Tony, one Humphrey. What I'll do after this, I'll put it in a number. I'll do it like a little number generator. Tony
Should
T,
just
you ain't,
cut the stickers away.
Tony T, you ain't having another hat.
He'll be selling them in a minute.
What do you reckon, boys, of the hats anyway? They're not amazing, but it's
Show him the hoodies as well. You got the hoodie on as well, haven't you?
bit of merch. We are going to get rid of a bit of merch. Fuck, I can't do it. It's all back to front.
It's on your left titty. Extra small.
I say I'll do. If everyone wants to chuck in their predictions for next week, what I'll do after this, I'll go through the comments. I think it's Reese, Tony. Might have to be Ryan, because Reese won last week. Tony's already got out. He ain't having two. I suppose I could give one to George. Look like Ryan Humphrey. If Ryan Humphrey doesn't comment on here by the end of it, though, he ain't having it.
Yeah.
Right, lads and ladies, because I see Kaylee's on. Everyone chuck in their predictions for next week. Obviously, we're off down to Orlando. First round is going to be the East Coast, and then the week after, it'd be good to mix it up a bit, and we start the West Coast, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm quite excited to see that. Tony had Craig and Tomac anyway. Got it, Tony. Yeah, chuck in your predictions like now or after. So we got a few to chuck away now. I can't get this fucking camera right. There we go.
That's it.
A few free hats to chuck away. And then we'll try and round it up. They've only taken 3 years to come, so I won't order them.
3 years for 3 hats.
Got some face masks as well.
Oh.
They're really soft as well. It feels like you've got a pair of pants on your face.
Sniffing a pair of old pants. Use it as a face mask and a jock strap.
Tony T, I had to buy 2 caps this week. Could have saved myself. I bet you did save yourself a couple of quid, Tony T. Boy, you'll return them.
Yeah.
Reese is going for Webb and Nichols. Darren Eve's going for Tomac and Jet. What are you going for, Dal?
I'm going to go for Nichols and Roxham.
Nichols and Roxham.
Imagine Roxham winning every single round now.
Don't know who Tyler's going for. He's going for Webb and Nicole. Nicole shirt swinger.
Cool, yes, please.
Nichols, Roxon. I'm going to go Craig, Webb.
Craig Webb. See how the old Webb fans are all coming back out now, aren't they?
Yeah. I hope Tyler wins. I hope Nicole gets out on that podium. Hopefully she's a Monster Energy girl.
There was no Osborne, was there? In the
Nah.
weren't even in the top 7.
Scott Small, Barsha and Colt. Thinks Bam Bam's going to get a win. I'd like to see Bam Bam get another win. So it's good to see him at the front again.
I don't know, because at the moment in the standings, Webb's now 16 points behind Roxham, Tomac's 24, and then Cincerillo's 33, Barsha's 42 points behind.
Yeah. He's had a
So,
few bad ones, didn't he?
but do you know what I mean? There's so many points to lose and gain now. Like, are some of them just getting started? I think Webb's getting better and better.
Yeah, that's why I've gone Craig Webb. Right, guys, we got Lee Webber coming on Wednesday. It's our first interview, so intrigued to see how that goes. Me and Dal will be both on with Lee, but obviously we'd love you guys if there's any questions you want to know about what goes into being a team manager. You know, money, bikes, whatever it is you want to know. That'll be this Wednesday at 8 p.m. again. So hopefully get as many of you on as possible. Having a chat with Lee. I don't know if Lee's listening tonight. He said he was going to try, but we're looking forward to speaking to Lee on Wednesday. Hope everyone has a good couple of days. And we'll see you on Wednesday night. And I'll catch you in a bit, Dal boy.
Yes, brother, you will.
Right. See you all later, everyone. That's a bit of ain't ending.